All of a sudden it was like, ding, ding, ding. Phone starts going nuts and I'm like, holy fucking shit. We're doing this thing tomorrow.
The most prestigious contest in snowboarding.
Oh my God, it's just nuking.
Dropping in 3, 2, 1.
Probably the funnest contest I ever done.
This is not where I parked my Rivian. Have you guys seen what?
The freaking crystals on that ridge, like freaking manifested stardust, like crystallized.
Going back to early in the season, we had done the December site visit and got 2 of the 3 zones fairly dialed. We were looking at Boulder Park, where we had flown the year before, Huckleberry, where we shot the Super Session, Aspen High North, which was a new zone, and Mosquito, which was another new zone.
For us, the approach is to break it down into segments. And so the first piece is to find a couple of different venue sites that we can have options during the event week in case there's some sort of shift with weather patterns. One event venue might be better than the other, etc. And then from there, during the season, we do avalanche control work and there's constant monitoring of the snowpack on those venues. We had a very cold snap in January, which means you get sugary, faceted snow. And then within like a week, we had temperatures rise to above 0 and rain to mountaintops. Then it created an ice layer with facets below. And then we had more snow and cold temps after that. So we had a sandwich of facets, crust, and then facets again, which was quite a volatile layer for quite a while that we had to deal with.
Ultimately, Mosquito was the spot because the weather we were getting, the snow we were getting, the conditions we got all pointed to a high alpine venue being the right choice.
The day calls the day, or so they say. And we had a blue, beautiful day, and then the following day was forecasted for temperatures to go full spike.
Once I found out I was going to finals at like 6 o'clock at night, I got back to my hotel room at 6:45 and I was like, I need to look at photos at some point tonight. I need to eat, I need to try recover, and I need to not forget anything. Watch Fury, Brad Pitt tank movie to kind of get me like, you know, like, it was war, you know?
If I think about the non-live events that we've done in the past, Alaska, if you're at the bottom, you can see most of what's going on. So you have an idea what the other rider did and what you're competing against, and then the scores come in and that kind of confirms, like, all right, this is where I sit. Mosquito, no feed and no view. You're in the trees, you're at the bottom, you can't see the top. All you could see is maybe the last 15 feet.
We're kind of setting up the banners and I kind of look up to my left and I'm like, where's the course? And someone just pointed to all of the trees and they're like, this is the course right here.
You can have that bit more strategy on the live day because you can be watching who you're going against and see if they fall or see what line they ride. During the finals venue, if you dropped first, you didn't get to see anything. And then if you were dropping second, you couldn't see much. There was no strategy of being like, oh, he might have fallen. You're just like, I have to ride the way I'm gonna ride.
What an insane morning. Wow.
Side busting. Snow looks gory. Ain't no warm-up runs. Do what you want to do first try.
Welcome to the Yeti Natural Selection Finals 2024, where a blank canvas awaits 12 of the world's best riders.
Oh, just a beautiful front 360. Yeah.
Oh, butter! To switch back.
Oh, that was so nice. Okay, this is a way to open up the venue.
That was pure magic. How lucky I got to drop first on that was just crazy.
Sage Kotzenberg.
Oh, okay.
Mikey Cicerelli.
You know, using that intel a little bit for a big backside. Wait,
shit, I went so far off the top.
Back up at the top, Nils Midnick.
No line, the new takeoff and a beautiful back one. And then great switch backside 3, and he continues down the line switch right now.
Big finish from Nils Midnick. Stay on your feet.
A little quieter than yesterday, huh?
Nils, 88, repeat, 88.
88?
Nils in the lead.
Jesus Christ. What'd you fucking do?
With such a good nose here, they're loving this one.
Oh, a beauty backside 360.
Back
Oh,
7
and
though.
there we go, opening up the big spins.
Big statement there from Torgeir Berggren. And he is a formidable competitor in this situation.
Back 180 into switch.
Huge cab 5 right into that pocket.
You know, heading to this area of the whole venue. Oh my God, what?
What?
Wow.
Double backflip.
Duck back in now.
Oh, beautiful backside 180 right there.
Wow. Running pretty fucking smooth, huh? Best run of the season, for sure.
So Haley going over the edge. First of the women to drop. Very, very blind riding.
Oh my gosh. She's getting that 5 around, but then just,
She was going 3 and she snapped it so she had the aerial awareness to snap that to 5. Marion Hayati, easily one of the most experienced when it comes to on-sighting lines. Last night after qualifiers to get a feel for this lovely back 3. But she puts it down clean. The highest score is Marion Hayati. She will progress to the finals. Difficult one for Haley. You wonder how much that knee to the face shook her from run 1. Coming around the side on this, another fresh spine. Look at that.
He's just looking for some power to ride. Big air mare can definitely bring some points. Big backside 360 into the pocket, holding on to it, little tail wheelie down.
So Jamie Anderson on an 85, Mary Rand just clinches it, 2 points. It's change in the final numbers. Mary Rand makes her first ever Natural Selection Tour final at the first time of asking.
NST is this weird paradoxical thing where backcountry snowboarders, even though they have that competitive drive, because a lot of them come from a slopestyle, half pipe or big air background, they're not actively rooting against each other. But when you get in that head-to-head, yo, this person's not my friend while they're snowboarding. The minute they come down and unstrap, I'm rooting for them. But when I'm riding against them and they're riding against me, I want to win. So it's a very odd dynamic, especially with the head-to-head, which is cutthroat.
40 and coming out with a lot of speed.
The chicane, I think it was called back in the 90s when we saw it a couple of times. Straight out Travis's playbook with the double backing.
Wild double backflip.
So an 86 for Jared Elston, but the 88 from run 1 for Nils Midnick will see him through.
Hey, this is competition.
Oh, there it was, that sideways glance. The highest score of the day so far, that 93, will see Travis into the semi-finals, where he will face none other than Nils Midnick. That is a mouth-watering prospect.
Doesn't feel good to knock out a homie.
Dude, it's all good.
Is what
We've
it is.
competed long enough to know. No. Now, what's in that cooler?
It's all about the live show anyways. Does anyone even watch this shit?
Travis, you know you're DQ'd if you don't wear a helmet, man.
Helmets are so whack, dude.
I mean, Travis has this uncanny ability. You get Travis on resort, that's when you gotta fucking put a knife in him. You get him in a heli, you're fucked. That's where he thrives.
Again, it was just the mind game. What it boiled down to, I was like, okay, man, like, stay in your lane. I know it's working well for me. It's like this whole switch riding thing that people are psyched on right now. set up some head game shit with Travis specifically. It's like a darker, more angry projection. Like, I hate you right now, and you are gonna fucking go down.
So Nils Minnick, he knows he has to deliver here.
So coming into the very tip of this shark fin and a giant 540.
Huge switchback 3. And he's riding it all switch.
Yeah, he looks positively ambidextrous on his snowboard.
And he's coming up to a big bit of exposure here.
And he does the drop beautifully executed and done in his switch stance. He did that so well, I almost forgot that he was goofy there. Like, that was so perfect.
How'd you go? He looked good. He's dry. He's drier.
Okay, so Trav, again, following that first run we saw from the semis, this is where he did his 3s.
Okay, good. Oh my God, that, like a transfer double drop essentially, that was beautiful.
Gift of being able to create terrain like that. He's got beautiful backside 180.
That was so floaty, so perfect. Heading into this switchback 3.
So Travis, tell me, how did it feel?
Nils sounds confident. Nils Minnick with an 87, Travis Rice with an 80. That is the first time Travis Rice has lost since, I think, Baldface in 2022.
Yes.
Put it together.
Oh, 2 more runs. What do you guys think? You ready?
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Where's the pub beer?
Okay, going back on that ridge line.
And he's taking, look, he's coming from the right-hand side, so he's going to get some speed into this, I think.
Big back 3. That
Even
was
bigger
sent
than he
to
went
the
in
bottom.
qualies.
Yeah. Like I said, I think that Cicerelli is just a shark in the water right now. He's just, every time you see him compete, you're just like, okay, this guy is gunning for it.
Mikey Cicerelli takes it by just 2 points over Torstein Hogmo.
Almost like a switch flipped. Like I just like had a harder time clicking back in. A, because Mikey Cicerelli is a freaking beaut, and like I can't project like, man, to that guy. The whole time I was like, dude, you made it? And he was like, you made it. And we're like, we're still in it. And then we get to finals together and we're like, look at us.
Let's go, boys. That's a good luck helmet there.
Switch.
So much less sun here though now. Really shaded side of the hill.
Switch 5, Indy, and goes gigantor on that. That was probably one of the biggest tricks that we've seen done all day long. Setting him up here for this backside hip. He wants that alley-oop 7. Side board slide, no, pops out, and backside 3 off. Wow, what a great showing up top for Cicerelli. Switch back 3 off that upper cliff, and keeps it up. Gonna do this switch cliff drop to in the back seat run out.
I was honestly like, I look over at Mikey and I was just like, seeing his reaction and his like eyes close and open and like him processing what had just happened for him. I was like, I don't know, you can't measure it, but I'm like, I think this is a bigger moment for you than it would have been for me.
Holy shit! Mikey Cicerelli! Oh my God! Okay. Congratulations, Mikey. Nobody doesn't like Mike.
It's a real Cinderella story, or should we say a real Cicerelli story? A dad joke?
Marion Haerty out of Chamonix going up against Mary Rand out of Mount Baker.
The first thing in my head was, okay, I got this.
Backside 3 nose butter.
I think Marion's got this.
Marion Haerty.
Your Yeti Natural Selection champion, Marion.
I just win the best competition ever for snowboarding. For me, this is the pinnacle of so many things, and the mix of different styles and different personalities from snowboarding. This is so beautiful to mix all these humans, you know. I felt really happy, like really happy.
Emotions, I was happy, I was like just losing my mind and like honestly in complete shock. Something that I've only dreamed of. This is the most meaningful thing I've ever done in my snowboarding, of like Olympics or national team, World Cups. This is literally like the holy grail. Colin was shooting photos and he was like, oh yeah, we just needed to get a shot of you guys stepping out of the helicopter, the champion shot or whatever. And I'm like, oh cool, like that's sweet. And then as soon as we start like fly to the heli, you see the 2 trucks parked and you see everyone down there. And I just like basically just started crying, seeing all my friends. And Tyler Ravel is another photographer who, he lost his dad like 2 years ago and my dad passed away 9 years ago. And we just felt that bond. And when I saw him, I just kind of, I broke down and just was thinking of him, and it meant the world. And I know my dad would be so goddamn pumped, so.
All the girls are my heroes since I'm a child, so to compete against my heroes, it was a beautiful moment.
That's the good stuff.